Today's video, we're live in the car. Not really, I guess, live to tape. Anyway, this is just doing my classes thing. This is what I have to do. I work remotely, and these are some of my classes I teach, so I kind of have a little background. Anyway, this video today is about some of the things we use. So I'll flip the camera. Some of the stuff, like for example, I have a Jackery right here. I bought this cheap Jackery. I'll call it cheap. It's not really cheap, but depends on what you think is cheap, I guess, for your money. But this is a 600 watt Jackery, okay, 600 watt, one of the smaller ones, definitely a smaller Jackery. And for the 600 watts, it's serving us okay to continue in the car. And of course, let's lay this on my son's lap here for a second. That's a router. With this Jackery, it's got this nice little handle so you can carry it, and you can see by my hand here the size of the Jackery, right? So it's not very big, you know, span my hand, and and it's not heavy at all. It's very light, and it gives you some power. And of course, this cord here is going into the lighter down here, and it's being charged as we drive. So as we go down the road, this thing is being charged, and that's a bonus. And I'll even show you when I click this right here. It says, oh, we're at 100%, which it takes a while to get this one up to 100% using the car lighter, but you can get it there. It also comes with this comes with a plug. Anyway, probably spending too much time, but this little Jackery is really good because you can actually plug things in and use the cigarette lighter on this one here as well. And it's just like the cigarette lighter is charging this one. You can use a cigarette lighter to charge things or use things, kind of thing, from this. That way you're using DC power, which is good. Oh, we're by a train. I was wondering what that sound was. There's a train going through. So that's one thing that's really very, very helpful to us. Put in your iPads and charge them. You can, you know, I have a router like this right here because for my class, I actually have the setup with the router and then the Starlink. That's another thing. You may like to, if you do have a Starlink, take it with you because it's invaluable in the roam mode. If you can afford the roam mode, I think in our last purchase when we set up for roam, it was about $100 US, but that can change because, you know, their plans change, and depending on where you are and setting it up, it can change. But anyway, as of this video, I think we paid something like $100 for that, and you have internet pretty much anywhere you go with that Starlink. And I just hooked in a router. You don't have to, but the router gives you a better pass-through signal. If you know anything about the setup, generally is what I find anyway. So I use the router, and then I plug the router into the Jackery and turn on the AC power right here to keep that going. But you don't have to. You can go right from the Starlink. So anyway, that's another thing. That's a really good thing that we're finding good in this car camping or car living situation. Again, I was showing you this. This is like an iPad setup, but my son found this stand. You have to be MacGyver in this setup, but this stand here, he found it in the clearance for like $5 US. It's great. We're not really using it like it's supposed to. This is supposed to be for the back seat, and like, you know, the driver's seat, but you're sitting in the back, you hook it to the back seat and you can hook this up in the back. But because I'm sitting here in the front, I just, you know, what some people say, jerry-rigged it, or however, what they say, you know, just had to MacGyver it. And so I just stuck it up here, jams in with this thing here, you know, the visor, and it's able to hold my classes right there very well. Of course, it goes without saying that you need to have water, so we got a thing of water that we're taking with us, and we grab water all the time and drink. You got to stay hydrated, so that's another little tip, probably a common sense tip, but don't forget, drink your water. Get a thing at Walmart. We get the great value ones here, and they're pretty cheap, and you always got your water. Keep yourself hydrated. Also, my son bought this little cooker thing. I'll try to put it up here in the editing so you can see it, but the little cooker thing, it plugs into the Jackery. It only uses like 225 watts, I think, about around 200 watts, maybe 235, something like that. And the Jackery 600 watts. So You can actually use it to cook in the car, and I'm just trying to show some of it up here in the edit. Hopefully I don't forget. If I forget, you're just seeing me point at nothing. But if it's there, you can see how we're using that in the car. It's a little way to cook, cook some eggs, maybe cook a little bit of something or other in it. It's pretty neat. It works pretty neat, and you can get something like that. We got it at Walmart. Believe it or not, it was only like $12, 12 US dollars, and it works pretty cool. And back here, you can't see very well because everything's a mess back here at the moment, but I can tell you about it. Well, one thing you can see, of course, is this here. I highly recommend this because you want a little bit of privacy where you can. And this is the the silver thing, the sunshade. You usually put it in the front of your car, but sometimes we put it in the front, sometimes we put it in the back, depends on how we park. But when we park like this, where the front of the vehicle is facing where there's no kind of foot traffic or people staring in, we'll put it in the back because there's probably foot traffic or car traffic back here, which could stare in the nighttime, which you don't want. So we got it in the back. Sometimes if we park in a certain way, we'll put it in the front. It gives you a little bit of privacy when you're going to sleep, kind of thing. It doesn't look too weird or awkward, especially if you have a little bit of a tint in your window, which we do. You definitely need blankets, especially this time of the year. It's the spring of the year when it should be a bit warmer, but the places we've been, it's been down hitting around 0 freezing in Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit, around freezing point, and or even just 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 degrees. It's pretty cold. So we got 2 blankets back here, so I highly suggest getting some good blankets. Summer might be a different story. We have this cooler, but man, I don't know. I think a cooler is kind of it's a hard thing to be maintaining in a car unless you get some of those guys got like a plug-in USB, and if you have some good information on that, especially a cheap one and more convenient for the car, maybe not as big, put just a meal or two or enough for like a meal or two or something in it. Just let us know in the comments. That'd be helpful to everybody. But as it is, this big regular cooler, I don't recommend it. I do not recommend traveling with that thing. It's a nuisance. I'm gonna soon chop it up and throw it in the garbage. But these are some things that we're using in this living in a car. And of course, something like this, these are invaluable. Just wipe down your face, wipe down your body, that kind of thing. But get these, or a variation of these, pull them out and clean up as much as you can. Some wipes. These are nice. Oh, you can't smell it on the YouTube, but if you had smell-o-vision, these smell like mint. Cool mint. Man, it smells so good when you open that up. So if you want to smell cool minty with your body, get the Cool Mint. These are the extra large flushable ones, which I personally don't love these flushable ones. My son does, but they tear really easy. If I can see that, like they tear really easy. So I don't like that factor, because when I go to clean anything, this is what happens. They tear. I like the non-flushable. See, these are called flushable right here. It says flushable. If you don't like this tear factor, get the ones that are not flushable. These are flushable. Get the non-flushable version. But you need something like this to help you maintain some cleanliness as well in your car. And in conclusion, just one more thing we're using right here that really helps with the sleep factor, which I suggest getting more of these or something better than what we've got. Down here, I don't know if you can see this, there's a foam, yeah, you can actually see it right here. It's about 3 inches across here. This kind of this is folded up here, so it's not showing it well, but this is what we're lying on. It's like a 3-inch foam. It's just folded up here, but all the way back, all this, it's what we're laying on, 3-inch foam. But in my opinion, that 3-inch foam is not enough. I lay on it and I can sleep okay, I guess, but you can feel the hard flooring back there. I would suggest either doubling or tripling on that if you get that. Some other guys I watch online, they talk about getting a mattress. I totally agree with them. If you can get some sort of little mattress put back there, it will be better. So I'm just giving you our experience so you can improve on it, because that's what we're using. It's a 3-inch foam mattress. It's okay. You need double or triple if you're using that, or get an actual little mattress of some sort that's kind of thick. You'll oh my goodness, you'll be so much better off. And even a couple of pillows. I got the one pillow back there, but it sinks down, and I'm thinking I need to get at least one more pillow to put on top of that to prop it up a little better for more comfort. So anyway, living in a car, these are just some of my little thoughts and, you know, tips that will hopefully help you from another perspective. There's so much out there with living in a car, so many people's thoughts and ideas. These are just some of our reality of how we're dealing with it right now. Maybe it'll improve, maybe we'll do better, and especially if you leave some comments below, I'll certainly read them and reply to them and learn from your tips as well. So thanks for watching today. If you do want to watch some of our other videos, I have different channels, and we have kind of like a directory website. It just mainly shows all our YouTube channels because we do different things on different channels. So if you're interested, the site to go to is filipinamoments.com. filipinamoments.com, and that's kind of a website to show other YouTube channels that we have if you're interested. Thank you for watching. Please watch a video all the way through. That's what helps the YouTube algorithm, and which will push our channels, if you would be so kind to do so. And thank you, and God bless you.